Surprise.
Surprise.
Welcome to episode 18. I thought we should do like a second episode this week because we missed last week. So you're welcome. You're fucking welcome.
Yeah.
Did you miss us? Probably not.
Yeah.
Bitch, our views have been like flopping like crazy. I feel like when we first started, it was like, I don't know, like we were like there was hype surrounding it. But then I feel like, I don't know, maybe all podcasts are kind of like that though, because you're just kind of listening to someone talk for an hour. So like, how often are you like willing to do that? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Real. I feel like it's kind of constant though.
Yeah. Like it would be crazy if like even with like, I don't know, like Emergency Intercom, like they'll have videos with like 1 million views, but then they'll have videos with like 400K.
Oh.
That's like such like a big difference, right?
Yeah. I had no idea.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been stalking.
Oh.
Anyways, so I don't know, what did we want to get into? Oh, Ethan is going on a date.
Am I?
After this episode?
I thought it was just a hangout. I'm not sure what it was.
I mean, I don't know. I would say it's a date.
Okay. Do you want me to just will you cut it?
Oh, just talk about it.
I suppose it's a date. Yeah. I'm just getting lunch with someone and I'm gonna see how it goes.
Well,
and
yes.
Fingers crossed it's gonna be cute.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
That is so offensive. I hope that
Mama.
I hope that she watches this and kicks your ass.
Well, it hasn't been like set in stone what it is.
Yeah.
We'll see.
True.
We'll see.
But yeah, I don't know.
What you been up to?
Oh, I went to the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra last night.
Mm-hmm,
Gag.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You guys like have to do it. It's like so fun. But basically like one of my friends invited me to go see it with her. And it was real cute. We like got dinner and then we went to the orchestra and then went to this like rooftop bar and then we did karaoke. It was like literally like the most fun night ever. But if my voice is a bit fucked, like that's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, during the symphony, I like fell asleep. Because we like drank beforehand and like alcohol makes me like really fucking tired. Like really fucking, like you have no idea. Like I don't understand how some of you motherfuckers can like drink like 10 drinks in a day. Because by my second drink, I'm already like passed out. Like I've already fallen asleep.
Who is drinking 10 drinks a day?
No, because like I feel like fucking white people, like they just like, oh, I'm such a heavyweight, and they can just drink like 1 million fucking drinks, like down like a bottle of vodka, shots, like all this stuff, like at like a party and stuff, and like just get fucked up. And it's like I've never gotten blackout drunk because I can't even get to the fucking point of being fucked up because I just fall asleep. I'm like, how the fuck do you do it?
Well,
I want to get blackout drunk.
No.
No.
No, baby.
No. Don't even think about it, girl.
No, because it halves your life expectancy. Every time it halves.
I just like don't think that's true.
You don't need to believe it. It's a fact.
Well, yeah, I just like, I want to like, so what, we get drunk, so what, we smoke weed, we're just having fun, and we don't care who sees. Like, I'm trying to live like that fantasy, like act like a they, them, look like a she, her, smoke like a he, him, party like a Caesar. That's what I'm trying to do. And it's like, it's not fair. Like, it's not fair. Like, I want to get really fucking wasted, but I've never been able to like push myself to that point. You know, I mean, I've greened out, like who hasn't greened out, right? But like, I feel like with alcohol, like one drink, like, what is it? Give me one margarita, I'll be shaking my ass. Like literally, give me one drink and I'm good. 2 drinks is like fine. 3 drinks is too far and I will vomit, you know?
I don't think that's a bad thing.
I mean, it's cheap. Like it's, you know, I don't necessarily have to spend like a lot of money when I go out, which is like good. But it's also like, it's not fair because I've seen what alcohol has done for people and I want to experience that too.
Okay. I think alcohol is horrible. I think it's terrible.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You had like a stint where like you were like getting really drunk.
Oh.
Do you remember
out
that?
Me?
Yeah, Ethan was like an alcoholic for like 2 weeks.
No. No, they're just like after high school when you're like, look at me, I'm out of high school. And you go out and drink a lot. Like I would drink a lot. Yeah, and it was like not good. Like I didn't do anything like terrible. I probably did stuff that would be unsafe, and I just happened to like get lucky and get back home.
Yeah.
But I think nowadays I don't really like drinking that much, and I don't like drunk people that much.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of my dad.
Oh.
No.
You're like, sorry, the trauma dump. Sorry, the trauma dump.
No, but it's like it's just kind of gross, and I don't think it doesn't like make a night good. I feel like if anything, it just tends to make a night worse because there's one person just vomiting.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
But have you like drank? Like I feel like when you get drunk, like you don't like vomit though.
No, I've never vomited.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Because I would just feel like really shit for like a day.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I'm scared of vomiting.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear. Some would say.
Well, how come it wasn't on your list then?
I forgot.
I also forgot to put a fear on my list, which was being in the sky.
That's not
like flying.
Sorry, I did not mean to laugh at your fear.
Like flying. Like I don't like the idea of like knowing that like I'm that high above the ground. Like it makes me uncomfortable.
Oh.
It does. And every time I'm in a plane, I'm like I like put headphones on and I just like listen to music and like I disassociate, because if I start thinking too much about the fact that I'm literally like in an airplane like above the ground, like in the sky, and I could like fall to my death at any minute, you know, or like some sort of prolonged death where like, you know, the airplane is like, you know, slowly falling until we all end up dying. Like that scares me. So I just don't think about it.
It's quite a euphoric feeling.
Like I remember like, what? Yo, this shit's better than drugs. I remember when I was coming back from China with my family, we were in an airplane and the plane hit like crazy turbulence. So then I remember like at one point the plane just like dipped, like all the lights went off and the plane dipped. And I remember my mom screamed out loud. She was like, Jesus. She was like calling for Jesus. And I was like, babe, Jesus is not going to save you. Like, Jesus is not going to save you. Like, if we actually died, like, no, he is not going to fucking come and pick you up from the fucking airplane and, like, put you on the ground. No, like, this, like, but then luckily the lights went back on and then the plane was fine. So
yeah, so the lights
funny.
went back on and the plane was fine after your mum said Jesus? And you don't think he was there?
Whoa.
Like, you guys couldn't see because you're inside the plane, but I could see because I was on the ground. I saw him hold up the plane.
Do you think it was Jesus who saved us or the beast?
Oh, baby, don't even get me started.
But yeah, like, I just, like, thought that was funny because that was, like, her first instinct. It wasn't even, like, my children.
I feel like that's normal.
My children. Like, why didn't she say that?
I feel like you say that once you're, like, confirmed, like, oh, we're dying.
Have you seen Almost Famous?
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, like, I was going to say there's, like, this scene in Almost Famous where, like, they think the plane's going to crash. So then one of, like, the guys says, like, he goes like, I'm gay. Like he like reveals to everyone that he's a fag. And then the plane doesn't crash. And then they're just like all sitting there. But yeah, I don't know. Like, is there something like speaking of like, you know, like the last thing you say before you die? Like, is there something that you think about you would say before you die? Really? Like, if I was holding your hand, like, in your deathbed, like, you wouldn't even look at me and say, like, you have the tightest pussy I ever fucked.
One last time.
Like, one last time, I need to be the one who takes you home.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would like I feel like I would get my enemies to like visit me like one by one in the hospital so that I could like say like have like one final word with them before I go. So I'd be like, you're fat,
Okay.
you're ugly,
Okay.
I hate you, you're gonna die after me, you're gonna die really soon, death is coming your way, no one likes you, you make everyone really uncomfortable, like one by one.
Okay, but look at who's dying first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think, God, what the fuck were we talking about?
The symphony.
Before fears. Oh yeah. No, getting drunk.
Oh yeah.
Getting drunk and nasty. Want to get drunk and nasty. Wait, the one thing I love about being drunk is like how horny it makes me. Oh my God, being drunk, like that Henny going straight to my pussy, bitch. Like, let me tell you something. Like, literally every time I drink, I'm like horny. Like, I don't know if is that normal? I feel like that's normal, right?
I have not experienced that.
I don't know what it is. It's like something about like when like you go to a party and then you like you go to a party and then you know, you're drinking and then you start like looking at everyone like like who am I down to clown with, like who am I gonna hanky panky with tonight, and like who am I gonna choose to like finger me in the bathroom. So then you do like a little scout. Yeah, I feel like I do that a lot when I drink at parties.
Interesting. I normally
give me one margarita, I'ma open my legs. I think that's what the line is. I think that's what it is.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay, anyways.
You got this.
Don't touch me.
Okay, you got this. No, when I get drunk, I just, like, my head really starts to hurt, so I stand up against a wall and I just rub my head.
Well, my head really starts to hurt as well because, like, as you're, like, inserting your cock, like, in and out of me with, like, my mouth wide open, it, like, starts to lock, so then my head starts hurting too. So like maybe you should like consider that before you think about your head hurting.
I don't give a flying F.
Oh. Yeah. You said you're gonna suck my dick, bitch. No, you said, so are you gonna show me how you squirt or what?
No.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes when I drink, my head starts pounding as well as my pussy.
Oh my.
Like it's just pounding. Like I need to be pounded. Like it's like my brain is telling me that I need to go to Pound Town. Like it's saying, speak to me, wall to wall, coochie to my balls.
Sorry.
Play with my gooch if you love me. Play with my gooch if you love me. Is that the line?
Too many references we barely understand.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's really funny because like I feel like the times that when I was with you when we were younger and you would get drunk, I would like feel like really like I made you feel really bad for it, which I shouldn't have. But like, let me tell you something. Like when when we were younger and Ethan would get drunk, it's like this like whole new fucking person comes out. Like I don't like completely unrecognizable. Like his name is Ethan Bradley Tibb, and when he's drunk, Bradley comes out, right? And it's like, like he will like be hollering and like yelling. Like we went to the club one time when Ethan was really drunk, and we went to this like gay bar, and then these like drag queens were like performing, and every time like after they perform and everyone's just like clapping, right, Ethan would be like, woo, yeah, woo.
I hate myself.
And like he would like do that, and then I'd like look at him and I'd be like, bitch, shut up. And he's like so drunk, but honestly, like at the end of the day, like it doesn't matter. Like you were just like enthusiastic, which you know is a good thing. So sorry for making you feel bad about that.
Oh,
because it's fine.
I didn't pick up on it.
It's funny because it's like when that guy from Community guest judges on Drag Race, and then when like all the queens come out, he's like clapping and cheering like that, and then Michelle Visage is like to him like, this isn't a football game. That was literally us. Like it was so funny. And then like, but Ethan's just like funny, and like when he's like drunk, he's like,
what is that? No, I've never done that.
Like he like talks like that and he like will turn his head. He's just silly. And also it was really funny because after we went to that gay bar, we went to a club, right? And we were in line and then Ethan like lost his ID. And he was like, I lost my ID. I can't get into the club. And I was like, how the fuck did you lose it? Like, you literally had it for the last one. Like, how did you lose it? So he's like trying to figure out like where it is. He's like patting himself in all his pockets, right? So then he's like, oh, I'm just going to Uber home. I can't come in. I'm just going to Uber home. Like, I'm just going to go. And then he's like, you guys go on without me. And then we're like, okay. So then we went. And then like the morning after, then like Ethan messaged me. He's like, oh yeah, my ID was in my wallet the whole time. I just couldn't find it. That was really
No
funny.
one helped me that night.
Yeah, no one helped you.
I was in the line looking for my ID and everyone
check.
walked into the club completely forgetting about me. And I was like, excuse me, can you guys get one of my friends to come and help me? And then no one came.
Because you were up in the club high as fuck with some shades on. Clock it. Anyways, but yeah, like, yeah, I'm sorry we didn't help you.
It's okay. It's too far gone now.
He's still
no point
like,
apologizing.
you're still like holding this against me. And like, when I die, you will be telling people this story.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll say on my deathbed. I never trusted Jade after that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, there's also, there's been some funny like Ethan drunk moments. Like, one time he went to a party and then there's like this video of him where he's like doing a shot of vodka and then somebody cracks an egg in his mouth and then he swallowed the raw egg. There's also this really funny photo I have of Ethan, like when he was drunk, he was crying to the Beatles and then he like sent me selfies of him crying. The long and winding road. And then, yeah. What's another funny moment? Do you want to tell the farm story?
Yeah, I can tell the farm story. So the farm story involves me and a farm. No.
Not you trying to like renew your visa for your citizenship here by working on a farm.
Yeah, literally. And I was all by myself just drinking. No. One New Year's I went to my friend's farm and everyone was very like drinking. Everyone was drinking a lot, like irresponsibly, because that's what you can do because it's legal. And this farm was like far away, and at one point my drunk friend got into his car and was driving 5 people like around the farm and then flipped the car and then injured himself quite badly, but everyone's okay now. But then I was extremely drunk and the police ended up coming and like people's parents came to like pick people up. And I was inside the house, like screaming and singing and making so much noise. Everyone was like, Ethan, shut up, shut up.
You're like, ah, 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 ah.
And I ended up stealing like 2 full bottles of like vodka and gin. Which I don't really remember doing.
Oh, you were mopping, honey. That was some dull shenanigans.
No, I was way too drunk. I don't know why I did that.
How did
I
you?
would never do
How
that.
could you like be like drunk and like in such a state that you could even like have like the mindset of like stealing? Like that's so crazy to me. I love that.
I don't.
Like maybe
That's
we should get
terrible.
really drunk and then we'll go to like a supermarket and just go absolutely crazy.
No.
But yeah, about that guy's like injury, he like can't turn his arm like this anymore.
Yeah.
Like he can't turn his arm around. It like stops or whatever. Yeah. It's like locked. But yeah, how crazy. It's crazy because we also watched like Bird Eater a couple weeks ago and like it was such a similar like sort of concepts, like, you know, fucking private school boys on a farm or whatever. That like I think when we were watching it, Ethan started like getting like PTSD flashbacks because I kept looking over at him and he was just like
No, I was getting really hot in the cinema. I was
yeah, you were getting really hot. And especially because I was putting your soft cock in my mouth, so like you were getting even hotter.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I don't really have drunk stories, but I've got like high stories. Like I'm literally Anna Faris from Smiley Face, bitch. Let me tell you something. I got some high stories. This is a crazy one.
Spill.
This is the spit bucket one. Okay, you ready? So I used to have this friend. Well, actually, I guess we're like still friends, but like, you know, sort of distant or whatever. We don't talk very often, but when I was in high school, no bad blood though, sorry. When I was in high school, we would go to his house to like smoke like all the time. And cause he had this shed in his backyard that he like put couches in and like an air fryer. There's like a power board. He put like his Switch in there, a TV. Like it was lit. Like you could live in this shed if you really wanted to. And I think he told me that he stayed in there like a couple nights at a time sometimes. You know, just to like wake and bake and then just, you know, get stoned all day and then go to sleep, wake up, do it again the next day. But anyways, so this was like, I guess like our spot where we would always smoke. So one time I went there with my friend, but then before we went, I got like a matcha like bubble tea, which was yummy and delicious, you know? So then we go to the place and then my friend, he has this thing in the shed called a spit bucket, which is just a Tupperware container with like a little bit of water in it. So, you know, when I first saw it, I was like, what is that? He's like, I'll show you. Basically, like, after you, like, rip a cone or you, like, smoke a cigarette, you know, like, your mouth fills up with, like, saliva, right? So then you just, like, lean over to this Tupperware container and then, like, cocteau.
No.
And then you spit in it, honey. Patooey. You spit, bitch. It's a, what's another word for a No. Like they had those buckets back in the day that were specifically for that.
Spittoon?
Spittoon.
Is that what it's called?
Spittoon? Anyways, so it was like that, right? But it was literally like this Tupperware container, which was yellowing on the sides and at the bottom because it was basically just, it was completely full of spit, right? And it would just sit there on the ground while we would all like, you know, be smoking and cutting up and whatever. Anyways, so we smoke. And this time that we'd smoked, I like went really hard. Right? So then, of course, I was like, you know, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like melting into the couch. And then eventually I lost consciousness. I like greened out. Just sleeping like that. Right? And then after like maybe like half an hour, I like woke up and I'm like still so high. And I'm like looking around. And then like I start to feel like really nauseous. Right? And I was like thinking like, oh, fuck. Like, you know when you know that, like, you're, like, sitting there and you know that if you move, you're going to vomit. So you just, like, sit there and, like, you try very hard to stay still, you know? But anyways, I was like, no, fuck, like, it's coming out. So then also sometimes vomit comes out, but I have a habit of, like, swallowing it back. Like, a little bit will come out and then I'll just swallow it because I'll be like, you know, don't come out, but then they'll just keep trying to, you know, come out again and again, right? So then finally I was like, fuck, I need a vomit. I'm looking around like, babe, there's no fucking paper bag, there's no bin, there's no plastic bag. The only thing on the ground is that motherfucking spit bucket, honey. So I literally leaned over and then I just like in the spit bucket and my vomit was like completely green because of the matcha bubble tea that I drank beforehand. So I was just like vomiting like, and this Tupperware container, it's not that big. I ended up filling it up like all the way to like the top where it was like almost overflowing. And then I was done. Oh my God, talking about this is actually making me feel fucking sick, bro. Anyways, and then everybody there is like just staring at me because there were people there too. And they're all just staring at me like, and I was like, hey guys, I'm awake now. So then my friend had to, you know, carry out the bucket, pour it out, clean it. And then, you know, it was good as new. So then we just started using it again.
No. 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 That's disgusting.
Yo, I have crazy like vomit stories actually. Like one time I went to the club and I was so fucked. Like I think that night I was on like 4 or 5 things, right? And I was so fucked.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah, we don't endorse this, by the way. Like I'm just going to say this was like my experimental like phase. Like we all went through that phase, okay? We all went through it.
Sure.
So anyways, I was at the club and I was so fucked up. And then I remember I was like sitting with these 2 guys that I made friends with that night. And we were like sitting at this table just like talking, whatever. I was like so fucked. I like wasn't even responsive. I'm just like looking at these guys and like, you know, fucking eyes rolling in the back of my head. Like, yeah, totally, dude, yeah. And then all of a sudden, like I feel sick, right? Like I need to vomit. So then it came out a little bit. I swallowed it. It came out again. And I was like, oh fuck, like I need to get it out. We're like at this table. There's like, it's like full of like empty glasses, right? So then I leaned over and then like one by one, I like just opened my mouth and I filled every single glass and I just kept like moving my head around in a circle until I filled every single one. I think I filled about 8 or 9 of these glasses. And then I just sat back down and I was like, yeah, I'm good now. But sometimes like,
I think I managed to zone out the story.
Sometimes you just need a vomit and it will be okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I hate when someone is like so fucked up, but they're so resistant to like vomiting. Like, I feel like you would be like that kind of person. Would be like that. But it's like the vomiting is like once you get it out your system, you're good to go. Like, you can keep going. And keep going is I did, you know? Like, you can just keep going. It's like in Roman times when like they would eat so much food, you know, that they would be full and then they just force themselves to vomit so that they can keep eating. Like, that's like what it is. That's what you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and it's okay to vomit, you know, it's okay to vomit.
That's really empowering.
Thank you. Well, it was actually not okay what the Romans were doing, because while they were doing that, I think everyone else was like starving, so they were just like being gluttonous fucks.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, they were keeping them skinny.
They were just wealthier.
Yeah. But yeah, like the OG Ozempic. But yeah, I feel like sometimes when you're partying and you just go a little too hard, just like make yourself vomit a little bit and then you'll be okay, you know? Like, that's always been like a rule of thumb for me. And like, as long as you're conscious enough that you can like land the vomit in something like a toilet, because I feel like sometimes people are so fucked up. Like, I mean, I'm sure you've seen this, like somebody will vomit in a toilet and they fucking vomit on the wall and the fucking toilet is right there. Like, how the fuck did you miss that, you stupid fuck, right?
Wow.
No, like literally. And it's like I feel like with me vomiting, I have never missed like something that I can vomit into, you know? I don't just like I know people who have like vomited on themselves.
Okay, I don't think vomiting into 9 glasses at a club counts as vomiting into something you can vomit
No, but
into.
I hit that. Like, I hit it.
And you left it for a worker to clean up.
Yeah, I left it for a worker to clean up because there was like a bussy or like a bus boy or whatever coming around.
It's
and then
bussy.
And then he just like picked up all the glasses and put them in a giant bucket. And I was like, ooh. Anyways, but I think that like the fact that I didn't miss and like the fact I didn't vomit on myself and I vomited into something, like, period. Like, even like one of our friends was telling me a story about I think how her or like another one of her friends, they were like in a taxi in London and like one of them needed to vomit, so then the other one just opened their bag, like their handbag, and then vomited into that. I said, period, because sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and as long as you vomit into something, it's okay, you know? Because like, are you really gonna vomit in this person's like taxi or their car and like 1, get kicked out, and 2, have to pay like a cleaning fee? Like, no. You're going to be responsible for yourself.
It's making me sick.
You're going to be a diva. Like, that's a real fucking diva. Like, a diva is a female version of a hustler, and that's a real fucking diva, honey. This is what I was talking about.
Ouch.
This is what I was talking about with autism and song lyrics, by the way. This is just not okay.
Well, good thing all the songs I listen to go like this.
I'm tired of feeling like I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, Ethan, like the music that Ethan listens to doesn't even have words. It's actually just like a bunch of like clapping noises and like moaning sounds. Like we can recreate it if you want.
No.
Yeah. Sorry. I know that like people have messaged me and said like, oh, my parents overheard me listening to your podcast and now all of my cellular devices have been banned. I'm like, girl, you got 2 phones? One for the plug and one for the host. I'm like, yeah, sorry about that. Well, like, you know.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, like it ain't my fault.
No, it's your fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's not Ethan's fault.
Yeah, I think the most recent time I vomited was when I went on a bike ride. And it was like, I think it was mysteriously hot that day, but I was like misinformed. And I had worn...
It was misogynistically hot. Oh my God. Did you actually just say that?
Maybe.
You're
Did
disgusting.
I say that? Is that
I
offensive?
can't even fucking look at you.
Is that offensive?
I actually can't even fucking look at you. Ah! Okay, it was mysteriously hot. And then what?
That's right. And I was like, I didn't think it was hot, and I decided to wear my rain jacket because it like blocks the wind, and sometimes when you're riding a bike and the wind's really cold, you get cold.
Raindrops keep falling on my
That
head.
is enough.
Keep falling.
That is enough. That is enough.
Enough, Anna.
Oh my God. Anyways, I was wearing my rain jacket for my bike ride, and I'm really like unfit. So I rode my bike for like 20 minutes, and I had to take several breaks. And I was like, okay, I'm going home. And then when I finally got home, I was feeling like shit, like walking around the house like...
Oh God, ew. That was way too close. I can feel your mustache hairs.
Get away from me.
I can feel your mustache
Stay
hairs
away.
fucking rubbing against my fucking lip.
Can you feel my balls? Can you?
Gee willikers.
Anyways, I got home and was feeling terrible. I ended up vomiting in the toilet. But I felt amazing after. But it was quite humiliating because... Okay, is that a booger? It's definitely a booger that you're picking at. Thank you. Yeah, my story doesn't really matter.
No, it does matter. Babe?
You just touched my booger again.
Yeah, but the reason why Ethan vomited after his...
Ethan's here, and I think Ethan can explain.
Well, Jade is here too, and I think Jade wants to explain it for Ethan.
Let the cricket get back.
The reason why Ethan was feeling nauseous after his bike ride is because he still has unresolved trauma from when he got hit by the car.
You know that's not funny.
You know, like...
It's not funny.
I want to get hit by a car. Like, I don't care that, like, that's... Like, no, I do care, and, like, I'm sorry if that's, like, slightly insensitive to you. But, like, listening to your story, talking about getting hit by a car, like, I want to do that so bad. Like, you have no idea. Like, you don't even know. And, like, maybe it's, like, because I'm suicidal and, like, I actually want to die. But at the same time, it's, like, no, like, I want that, like, life-changing moment to happen in my life, like a life event, you know, like a catalyst in order for me to, like, achieve things in my life. Like, I feel like the reason why I'm lazy and I haven't achieved many things in my life and that I'm a broken, miserable person is because I haven't been hit by a car. Like, I haven't had that event happen to me to prove that, like, my life is worth something and that I'm the master of my own destiny. So, like, I need that. Like, I love it. 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 And, like, please let me get hit by a car.
So you try and turn other people's life-changing trauma into a beautiful experience that you could have?
Silver lining, babe. Silver lining.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Like, when you, like, tell, like, I remember, like, when you first told me, like, that you got hit by a car and I told you, like, babe, everything happens for a reason. Like, this is all part of God's plan.
Yeah, and then I hit you. Yeah. Glasses.
What?
I thought they were gold.
Oh, no, they're silver, babe.
Silver,
Anyways.
Babe, I think I hate you.
But, like, okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry.
No, I am sorry.
You're not sorry.
I am sorry. And, like, I love you. And, like, to think that I could be in a relationship, I'm a fucking psychopath. No, I'm, like, Like, because even like one of my ex's friends got hit by a car once, and this other guy in high school I knew, he got hit by a car, and I'm like, why? Like, people don't hit me with their cars. Like, how come it's fucking happening to everyone but not me? Like, I feel like it's like when I was younger and like everyone else got their period before me. Like, that's what it feels like.
I have nothing to say.
I got nothing to live for. Nothing and no one. I don't know, like, would you recommend it?
As long as the car, like, completely kills you, takes you out, yep. Like, you die on impact, yep. Yep. That's all. Moving on.
So what now?
No. No, don't die like that, actually.
Nor. Yeah. Yeah. But would you want to be like the one
driver
to like do it?
Sure.
Because like, I mean, like, I've actually been thinking about this for like the past few weeks, and like, I have something to ask of you, and like, I don't know if you would like be willing or like agree, but like, I just kind of wanted to run this idea by you and like see how you think and whether you would want to be a collaborator on the project or not.
Yeah.
But I want you to hit me with your car.
My cock.
Oh, so now you're a fan of turkey slapping. Okay, so something changed within the last few weeks, I see.
This is so dirty. This thing is just so dirty.
Yeah. Anyways, what is it? Yeah, so like, do you want to hit me with your car?
We can do it for the Patreon.
Yeah. Okay, well, like, yeah, if you guys like want to subscribe to our Patreon, like, we're going to have that video up in like the next few weeks.
Maybe you should get like some sort of hospital cover first.
Oh, yeah. So that like it can cover my part of like my rent for my house when I die, so I can keep paying it.
What? No.
When you die, let's say like you have debt, right?
I won't.
Does the debt like become removed, or does it get passed on to someone else? Like, how does that work?
I don't think you're asking the right person, because I'm actually an engineer, but maybe.
You're an engineer. Is that is that how you introduce yourself at parties? You're like, yeah, I'm an engineer. Babe, name one thing you engineered.
What do you introduce yourself as?
Oh, you engineered this pussy. Period. Well, yes. I introduce myself as anal girl.
I can't. No, I can't.
The voices. Yeah,
That's terrible.
Yeah, so what happens?
What
happens with your debt?
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I think maybe sometimes it gets taken away. It depends what it is. But like, maybe if it's like if you're in debt to like the mafia, then they'd be like, well, someone else has to repay it anyways.
Right. Okay, well, I didn't mean in debt to the mafia. I meant like fucking credit card debt or some shit.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's like would be the normal question, but you could, like, I can see you working up some sort of debt towards the mafia. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, let me play this little trick on Ethan and see if he falls for it. So like, how does like wind work? Like, where does like the wind come from? And like, where does like the sun go when like it goes down? And like, where does like the sun come from? And like, if the earth is spinning, like, why are we like not moving right now? And like, if the earth is like round, like, why do we have flat ground that we walk on?
Okay, I bet you can only actually answer one of those.
Why don't we just like print more money?
I don't.
He's gonna fall for it. He's gonna fall for it.
No, I actually don't really know that one.
So like, how come when like you put like a piece of paper between like your hand and like a mirror, like how come you can still see your hand in the mirror? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, so that one's dumb, and I know you don't get it. You have told me, and I know you were not pretending to be like some idiot, but you don't know it.
It's funny because like you're kind of intelligent, but like you're not. I feel like you're not a big mansplainer. Like you're just
No,
not.
I hate mansplaining.
But then I know guys who like I could just riff though. Like if I'm getting bored of the conversation, I just start riffing like those questions, and then it's still and it keeps going. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Anyways, I can just like riff those questions, and and then the conversation keeps flowing. So if you're a man and I've ever pulled that on you, like just know that like that was on purpose.
That's really.
But you're right. I actually probably don't know the answer to like at least 90% of those questions. Do you remember when like you told me once that like in the city it's like windier because like the big skyscrapers act as like wind channels, and like that's why it's always colder in the city, and like I didn't believe you.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason, or maybe also because it's closer to the water.
Anyways,
which you won't believe either.
Okay, but sometimes like I feel like some like facts are just like.
What did you call me?
No. I just feel like sometimes like some facts are like unbelievable. Like I remember like Sam sent something in the chat. I literally can't remember it, but it was something like there's like cordyceps and everything, or like.
What is a cordyceps?
Well, no, cordyceps are like those like the mushrooms that like infect things and like possess them or whatever. But wait, I just remembered something
that's great
that I'm gonna talk about on the podcast.
They're Googling it.
Oh my god, not this fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on your phone. Bitch, I can't open a single app on your phone without getting a fucking game. Oh my god. Okay, okay, this is the word that I was trying to talk about last in like one of the other episodes. Freudenschade. Wait, no. Yes. So like it's Freudenschade, but like I think the original way to say it is like Schadenfreude, but it basically is like this word in German which means like you gain pleasure from like seeing something bad happen to someone, like someone else's misfortune, like you gain pleasure from that. And they have a word in German for that, which I think is beautiful.
I think that is also a word in English.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure.
What is it? No, there is like no direct English translation for that. Like that is the German terminology that you would use when you gain pleasure from someone's misfortune. And like I think that's beautiful, and like we should all be German. Like, ach mein Gott, ich liebe Jade. Does that mean I love Jade? Ich bin Jade. Oh, I've been Jade. No, I am Jade. I don't know how to say my age. I don't know the numbers in German, but ich bin insert number Jahre alt. That means I am insert number years old. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Tschüss.
That.
Ciao.
Wait, who is that? That's not Janet Jackson in that video with the German words.
I feel like it is. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But yeah, no, isn't that a beautiful word?
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother, by the way, for giving me that. He actually clocked me like a couple of days ago being like, oh, you tried to reference. He's like, this is what Jeff said. He's like, you always reference things in the podcast that aren't true. You always say things that aren't true because you remember 1/8 of the conversation that we had. And then you just talk about that 1/8 for like 10 minutes, but you didn't actually listen to the full thing. So he like clocked me because I like pronounced the word wrong. Well, there you go, Jeff. I fucking said it, bitch.
Wow. Whoa.
Schadenfreude.
Guys,
Freudenschade.
Yeah.
Hey.
Don't fight. Just look at me. What is that?
You know like how boxers go like this?
I think they do it like a little,
a little less faggy. Yippee.
I'm checking the camera.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. Like I have a tendency to just like talk without actually thinking. Oh my god. Anyways, I thought you were like gonna you were trying to look up my skirt, and that's why you were crawling under the table.
I've already seen it.
You're like, it's not that hairy, you guys.
Oh, my
you know
legs.
why? Because you know this pussy bald. You okay?
Is it?
There's a little few strays here and there.
You know they call me the stray muncher?
Keep going.
Good thing I didn't have my headphones on, so I didn't have to hear me say that.
But yeah, I tend to talk a lot without actually like thinking of what I'm saying before it's coming out of my mouth. Whereas Ethan has like the opposite problem where like he doesn't talk because he's thinking too much of the things that come out of his mouth before he says
That's not
them.
true.
Anyways, so yeah, my apologies if I
No, don't
get
apologize.
some facts wrong.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize. Because it gives us the opportunity in the next episode to follow up, and then we actually have things to say.
Oh my god. I'm sorry,
No, but I think it's like really like almost creative that you can just like keep on talking and make shit up and people believe you. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah. No, I think so too. Like, thank you. Like, thank you for recognizing my strength and my power.
No, that's okay. And you think I'm like amazing as well because I can just sit there?
Yeah, like totally.
Thanks.
I hate when you smile like that. You're like...
Is it that ugly?
Oh.
You literally said you hate my smile.
So like,
you just
you
said
know,
you hate
when
my
people
smile.
ask me, does he feel like home to you and do you feel held by him? And I say yes. But the real truth is, and the real tea is, he don't even think I'm fucking beautiful, bitch.
That's not true. I think you're beautiful. No, you're stunning. You're absolutely stunning.
You're absolutely stunning. You're a fit bird and I want to shag you. I want to shag you.
You're
I
flaming
want to
hot.
fucking shag you, bitch.
Ooh.
Do you think British people say bitch? I don't think I've ever heard a British person say bitch.
I think there's nothing stopping them.
Nah, it's like, what is it? Gronk? No, that's Australian. Oh, no, not minge. What is it? Minger. Yeah. Ah, she's a fucking minger. She's a fucking minger, mate. She's
Does
a
that mean the
fucking
same
minger.
thing?
I think
That kind
minger
of sounds
is like
a compliment.
I think minger is like an ugly person.
Oh.
Yeah, I love British slang. And like, of course, like, I mean, American slang, but like American.
Okay, you're just saying that because people that listen are from America.
No, like American, like, you know, of course, like ballroom slang, like that's all American, you know, technically. So
That's true.
well, yes. But yeah, Australian slang is like, it doesn't hit, like it's not the same, you know. When we went to New Zealand, my tattoo artist was talking about like they asked me if I knew any New Zealand slang, and I was like no. So then they told me this word like buzzy is when something's like really good or there's like hype around it. You refer to it as buzzy.
Like
Like
that?
that's fucking. How would you say it in New Zealand accent?
Feckin'. I don't know actually.
Fucking busy. Fucking no. Fucking.
Like Mike Myers.
I can't do a New Zealand accent. I'm sorry. Like, it's not kid of yours, it's kid of mine. What's the other one? Fosh and chops. No, I'm not saying it right. Wait, let's do like a competition. Like, okay, your best Japanese accent.
Where did you go?
We should run that competition. Let's do it. Like, let's like get like round up a group of like white people and be like, okay, like your best Asian accent, like go, and like whoever wins gets a prize, and then we'll like secretly film it.
Oh, they would not hesitate.
They'll be like, I do good nail for you.
No, there was this guy on Instagram I literally saw last night who does like Asian accents and stuff. Like that's his account.
That's
some
so
white
fucked.
guy.
That is so fucked.
I know, but there's tons of people in the comments being like, "Oh, I'm Chinese and this is hilarious. Like this guy wins."
You, sir, have won the internet for today. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I know, but
You
I
fucking,
couldn't
like,
believe
colonial
that
fucking brainwashed bitch. Like,
No,
literally.
don't call them B word.
Don't call them bitches, bro. Anyways, I hate when white people think that like Asian accents are like funny, or like when Asian people are talking the accent that they have, like they find it so hilarious. And that's why it pisses me off when like, you know, when we go to the movies and we watch like, you know, like a like Wong Kar-wai movie or like a Korean movie, like some sort of like whatever movie, and like people are laughing at like the accent of like when they speak English.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sometimes
it's not
it
fucking
feels
funny,
like that.
right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's such like a thing. Like people think that like an Asian accent is so like hilarious. Like, but of course, like, you know, if I'm sure it has like very like funny connotations because of like, you know, racist comedy and like all that stuff. But like, it's like that shit like pisses me off so much. And I feel like I love Asian accents. I love Singaporean accent. That is my favorite of all time, period.
Can I say that as well? Yeah, I can say that.
No, you choose your own. Can you fucking be original for once in your fucking life and not just fucking ride my coattails?
I have
every
very
day of your
deep ties to
fucking life?
Singapore, baby. I have very, very deep ties to Singapore. I know the princess.
You're deep in a Singaporean right now. Is that
That
what you
is
said?
crazy.
Is that what you said?
No, I would never.
How could you?
That's bad.
We literally, like, I'm carrying your child and you're cheating on me. Like, I'm literally carrying your child.
Can the child
Like,
be
I stopped
Singaporean?
vaping so that the child could be healthy. So I'm going to pick up a fucking cigarette after this fucking episode, bitch. You're done.
The baby's not Singaporean. I don't want it. Sell it.
Okay la.
That's
reverse
racist.
reverse la. Yeah, I feel like sometimes white people find like Asian accents like a little too comical, and I'm like, why are you laughing? Like, why are you laughing? What is so funny? You fucking redneck hillbilly fuck. You know what accent I hate the most? Australian accent. Like, male Australian accent. Like, actually get that shit away from me.
Like a
like
Bogan
firebomb that shit. I'm done with it. Like, men who have that accent like should not be allowed to speak. Like, I don't know, of course, like well, I don't know, you haven't seen this, but for people who actually, you know, use their iPhone for its intended purpose instead of playing fucking mobile games. But if you are on TikTok, you would have seen that like Australian guy who's like, so I took this girl out to fucking Yoshi, and like, oh, she's a, like, he's literally, it's this video of like this guy, he's talking about like, he goes on a Yoshi date, and because he's a man, he's expected to pay for it. And then I think it's like a fake story, but then like, when they go on the date, she takes the biggest cup of Yoshi, fills it all the way up to the top, puts like a bunch of toppings on it, and then he said like the total of it ended up being like a couple hundred or whatever when he paid for it. And then he was like, he's literally like calling her a fatty, like in the
not funny
video.
Not funny.
He's referring to like, he's like, oh, like super greedy, like bigums or whatever. Like, I don't know what specific words he used. But him telling that story and like listening to his voice was the most traumatic thing for me. I don't even care about the fucking contents of the story. Like, it's like, well, actually, the only thing I care about is like, why are you going for frozen yogurt on a date in 2024?
Yeah.
Like, you need to take a grow up pill. Have you tried that pill before? Have you sourced it?
The big boy pill.
Yeah, like the grow up pill. Like, you need to take that. You need to take that pill. But then like, it's like, anyways, like his accent, he's like, you know the voice, right? The Australian,
yes, I
like,
know an Australian accent.
It irks me. It fucking shakes me to my core. Whenever I hear an Australian man speak, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, actually shut the fuck up, cunt. Shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Like, did you feel that? Anyways, I hate it. 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 Get me an iced caramel frappe latte. That's my shit right there. Like, I hate it. Do not fucking put the Australian accent anywhere fucking near me, cunt.
Alright, babe.
Alright, babe. Oh, fucking. Yeah, me and the fucking boys, like, we went for a fucking drink at Nev's, and then, like, we split on a fucking bag, and.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes the Australian accent, because I'm sure, like, people probably think I have an accent, maybe. but everyone thinks we're from LA.
People think we're British.
People are really stupid and can't tell the difference between British and Australian accent when it's very obvious. But I think that's because there's like thousands of British accents. Anyways, but
like
yeah,
I'm from Liverpool, babes. I'm from Liverpool. That was not good. I'm sorry. Continue. Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. How many fucking times do I have to tell you?
Maybe stop putting glue on your shoulder.
Don't touch me.
Maybe stop super gluing my hand to your shoulder. Yeah.
Don't touch me unless you call me mommy.
Mommy.
Okay, that was fast.
I can do it faster.
You like need to stop playing mind games with me because like literally 1 minute you're like obsessed with me and you want to suck and fuck my pussy and you want to suck and fuck my pussy and you want to suck and fuck my bussy and you want to suck and fuck my mouth and my pussy and my bussy at the same time. But then like when people are around or like when the cameras are rolling, like you want nothing to do with me.
I'm sorry. I'm getting told off for touching your shoulder.
Like no, but like this is like you need to make up your mind because like
okay, sit on my lap.
Speak to me, wall to wall, coochie to my balls. Anyways, sorry, you tell your story. The bit's overdone.
Who ruined the bit? Who ruined the bit? Me or you? No. Oh, stop. I'm going to mute you. Yeah.
Did anyone get a boner? Hashtag guilty. Bitch, we are graceful and we are classy, okay? If anyone tells you different, like they're fucking lying.
I'm so angry.
We're graceful and we're classy and we have manners and etiquette and like polite. Like we are polite. Like we are polite.
Huh? We are polite. You've
like
cut
you
me
can
off.
trust us. Like you can trust us. Like just give us your bank details. Like you can trust us.
All you have done is cut me off and you think you're polite.
Okay. Go.
Get your hands off me. Call me Papa.
Papa.
Wait, I'm actually Spanish, so I don't say hey mamas. I say hey mama.
You say hey papi.
Do you know
hey
that video?
Mama, yes, I know.
Okay, good. Ah, what was I saying? Oh yeah,
you think
Australian
you're a fucking lesbian. You think you're a fucking lesbian. Wait, can we like actually have this conversation? Like, you think you're a fucking lesbian, but you will never be a lesbian. Unless you have something to tell me. I have. Like, he's just like so written by a woman. Okay.
I can say it. I don't think I want to say it anymore.
Go.
I feel like it's more the like.
I feel like the femme queen.
No, we can just end it. We can end it.
Yeah.
It's just the Australian words and the way it was speaking like an Australian man. It's not necessarily the accent. Sometimes it is the accent. But it's like when someone says like Australia instead of Australia, I'm going to shoot myself in the face and it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, brother.
And there's like all like the Australian abbreviations and then there's like people on Instagram, oh, in Australia we say Arvo.
Oh, yeah, Arvo. Yeah, that's a good one.
I hate talking like that.
Yeah, Arvo.
Yeah, but it's like sometimes the accent is okay.
Yeah.
If it's not super strong.
Yeah. What's another like abbreviated one? It's like
Lezo. I'm so sorry. That just jumped out.
You've been pensing that one up like for a while, quite some time. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That sometimes, Australian slang, it's just stupid. Like, it's just stupid. It's like, why did you think of that word?
Yeah.
Why are you saying that word? Arvo. I completely forgot people say that. You know what I hate? How Australians say schedule instead of schedule.
Schedule.
I hate that.
I think I say schedule.
I fucking hate that. Like, shut the fuck up.
I think I say schedule.
I think I like this little life.
What are your thoughts on fair dinkum?
I don't ever hear Australians like say that out loud.
I think I'm okay with fair dinkum.
Yeah. Fair dinkum. But what does it mean? Like, fair enough? Oh, no.
Yeah,
the
kinda.
Australian one, yeah, nah. Like, that's an Australian thing. And it's like, what the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, nah.
No, I say that.
Yeah, nah. But it's like, is that like sort of? Like you're like in between?
No, that's no.
Or it means
Okay,
no.
I'm not getting into this conversation because I hate when people get into this conversation and I find it really cringy. We will have this off.
You
off
find
of
it
the air.
cringy to dissect human language.
No, because there's all the videos of like, oh, in Australia, yeah, nah means no, and no, yeah means yeah.
Yeah, that means no. No. Shut up.
You always make me really flustered and really sweaty.
Babe, it's because you're like so nervous around me because you're in love with me. Show them.
No, I think they saw.
$500 if anyone wants this shirt unwashed. Just send me $500. Yep, to the PayPal. Just send it to my PayPal, babe, and we can make it happen.
We can make it happen.
Oh, we can make it happen. I'm gonna check the camera.
Okay. I'm gonna check you out.
I'm trying to become famous on TikTok. It's like sort of working. Somebody messaged me today and said, you're my favorite E-list celebrity.
There's only like 4 other lists.
I want to be like, well, this is what I was talking about on the last episode as well. Like, I need to be on reality TV. Like, I think that could be my big break. That could be my, like, getting hit by a car moment, right? Like, I want to be on, like, Married at First Sight or, like, Love Island or, like, Geordie Shore.
Maybe Love on the Spectrum? I'm sorry.
Oh, baby, you can't read the door. Yeah, I want to be, or like The Boyfriend, like that Netflix show. Like I want to be on reality TV. Like I think that I am a reality TV personality. Do you know what I mean? Like I think I could do really well. And I want to be like contracted, like like they pay you extra to like be like a mean person. Like I was gonna do it for free, but like if you're planning to like pay me extra, like
you should go on
I
maths.
want to do it.
You should go on maths.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that one is like everyone knows it's scripted.
Or like The Bachelor.
No, Bachelor's not a thing anymore.
Really?
I don't think it's a thing anought, but maths is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's where maths is like the most actors and people that blow up. I thought you were scratching.
One day I'm gonna blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. But yeah, I want to be on reality TV. Like, can we make this happen? Like, can we make this a reality?
Surely
I just think like there's a new, like, you know, I could add something fresh and different to like Australian reality TV that no one else can offer, and that's just the real tea, babe. Like, I need to be on reality TV. I need to be on reality TV, but I couldn't survive Big Brother.
I feel like you'd be really good on the old Big Brother.
On the old one?
Yeah, like the original like Big Brother style.
Rachel?
You don't know it?
Yeah, I don't know. My ex was like obsessed with Big Brother. He watched like dozens of seasons of Big Brother, but he tried to show me it before, and like I don't know, like I wasn't really gagging. Like I didn't really like it. Yeah.
No, it's good. You're just a hater. I would probably go on physical 100.
You think you could last? The only reason why you want to go on physical 100 is so you can suck that DILF's cock. That's the only reason why you want to go on it. You wouldn't even be competing. You would just be a fluffer. You know what that is?
You can't say that. You cannot say that.
Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Oh, because you do it. To that DILF from Physical 100.
No, what is it?
It's like the person, like, before, like, a porn scene, they, like, get the porn star erect so that they can, like, shoot, like, immediately. Like, you know.
No, that's not real.
That's real. That's why every cock is hard in every porn video you watch. There's never
They need a guy to do that.
Yeah, they have someone appointed for that. That's a real job.
Why don't they get the other?
You should know. You're the one that's doing it.
I don't.
Wait, why don't they get the other person?
Yeah.
Well, because the other person is like not paid to do that. Like that's not their role. Like the man needs to like already be erect when when being presented to the other co-star, That's why they have a fluffer.
Sure.
I feel like a fluffer would get paid a lot as well because you have to touch like a bunch of cocks.
I still don't believe
Oh, but baby, you were doing it for free. But yeah, physical 100, no, I don't think you'd survive. I think you could definitely be on like Jeopardy or like The Chase, like something of that kind of like.
The Chase? I could not be on The Chase.
Yeah, Millionaire Hot Seat.
No, I hate that one.
Like I think you could be on that.
No. I would be on Slumdog Millionaire.
You would be on Wipeout. You want to be on Wipeout?
Yeah, I actually kind of did want to go on Wipeout.
Yeah.
But not the Ninja Warrior one. That one's cringe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That one people train for.
Yeah. I'm done talking to you. I want to go home.
Oh.
Are you done? Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think no. Not at this
Okay,
point.
well, you said before we started recording the episode that you were going to propose to me and like, what, you're not going to fucking do it anymore? Oh my god, babe.
I have to pee really bad.
Oh. Wait.
Jade, would you marry me?
Oh my god, you got the invisible ring? Wait, where did you find it?
I've had it all this time.
Wait, keep clapping. Yes, Ethan, I will marry you, but on one condition. You hit me with your car.
I keep thinking you're gonna say cock every time.
Bitch, not us being like crash enthusiasts right now. Don't read into that too much. Anyways, that's the episode. Did you like it? I didn't. I hope you enjoyed. Love you all. Stop. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Love you. 안녕하세요.
Wait. One minute. Excuse me. Do you shave your pussy?